Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. I am Frag Guy, and today we are reviewing a fragrance which I've had for a few years now. Before I deleted my videos, I just wanted to start afresh, no pun intended. I did do a review of this and I've gone down a little bit. I don't use it that much and I'll get into that. This one today is one from Baldessarini, I think is how you say it, house, and this is Ambre, but it's Ambre Fraiche or Eau Fraiche. Nice blue coloured juice there. You see that lovely colour. So before we go any further, I'll show you a close-up of the bottle. I haven't got the box unfortunately, so I can't throw it across the room like some of you like me to do. So let's have a look. Okay, so here's a close-up of the bottle. Now it looks the same as, and it is the same as the original Ambre. It's got Eau Fraiche there, and you can colour of the juice is very blue. Got the name of the fragrance, well, the fragrance house there, and you got the information on the bottom. Silver cap on pretty well. You can lift this fragrance up by the cap. Silver sprayer. I like the look of these bottles. Nice thick heavy glass. The 100ml is really chunky, but that's simple and easily tuck around. I like 50ml, just fits in the hand just nice. So there you go, that was a quick look at the bottle. Alright, so now you've had a look at the bottle. Looks the same as the original, just this is a 50ml, so hence why it's a bit shorter, a bit smaller. So this is classed as a woody aromatic. And it was out in 2020. So top notes, I've got them here listed. Bergamot, watermelon, aromatic spices. Mid is apple, violet leaf, cypress and nutmeg, and the base is amber, oak, leather and sandalwood. So what's this like? Let's give it a spray in the back of the hand. Spray's pretty good. I don't usually review sprays and all that, but now this one, our initial blast is quite strong. It's actually quite strong. You know, you literally, you can smell it off the hand right there. You haven't got to pull it up to your nose. Well, I like to, because I like to get the full strength. No perfumer's alcohol in this one, straight into the scent. It's a nice semi-sweet citrusy scent. So let's have a look at the notes. Aromatic spices. Maybe there's a little bit of a spice kick in the background, but not really, not much. Bergamot, watermelon. There's a bergamot, watermelon, but it's that sweetness. This is sort of like the modern thing that's going around with sweetness and freshness. This one they've really toned down the sweetness over to there, so it's sort of nodding at modern, but nowhere near like the Invictus and all that kind of crap that they're pushing out. This one they really toned it down, made it a bit more classy, like fresh scent should be. But that sweetness is there, a little bit of a, as I say, a slight spicy backbone, but mainly a slightly sweet, fresh, citrusy, that little bit of watermelon. Now, I personally don't get much of an apple, maybe a slight hint of like a green apple. It's just like hinting, but not much. The mid, a little bit of that nutmeg. Now, I don't like nutmeg, but when it's done just a tiny little sprinkle, there's definitely a bite of that nutmeg in there. Violet leaf, yes, it isn't so, let's say, dominant, but you can tell there's violet leaf in here. It's just that sort of, I don't know, that spicy smoothness that violet leaf can give. Anything else? A little bit of that woody base is already there. No amber. I don't get any amber. Maybe a nod to it, but not really. No leather at all in this. I don't get any leather. And the oak and sandalwood, well, again, there's a backbone of a woody tone to this. But overall, a more slightly sweet, fresh, citrusy take with a slight woody, spicy backbone. And that's pretty much what this is like throughout its life. Now, as it starts to dry down, to my nose, I think what's happening here is the watermelon and the violet leaf is possibly combining. No, I'm not 100% on this. Combining, and what actually then happens is, in the air, this starts to come off smelling like raspberry. Not exactly like raspberry, but it reminds me of the scent of raspberry or raspberries, with that touch of sweetness and woodiness, just giving it a push. Very nice. When I first tried it, I wasn't that keen, but no, I don't even wear it that much now. But I do appreciate this one. It is very well made. It's, again, it's toned down on the sweetness, and it's got a good strength to it as well. Now, as it dries down, it pretty much stays the same. I wouldn't exactly call it linear. As it dries down, it's almost the same, a bit more of that woods and spice starts to come up to meet these sort of sweet citrusy overtone, or sweet raspberry overtone, which just engulfs this, and everything else is just like a pushing and giving that top more clarity. Longevity and projection, actually pretty good on this. It's got I would say a spring feel to this, with the sweetness and the raspberries, or raspberry type scent in the air. I would say more spring than summer. It's that sweetness and the spices. You could wear it in the summer day, but I don't really wear much in the summer day. It's usually too warm for me to wear fragrances. I usually skip wearing fragrances in the high heat. So I would say a warmer spring day, where spring's heading into summer. I think that would be perfect. Now, who can wear this one? Well, anybody could really wear this one, male, female. It's I wouldn't say it was anything above 40, because it has a slightly youthful feel. Like the original Ambre, that's more like 30 plus. This one up to about 40 years of age. Anything after that, and I think it's just a tiny little bit too youthful. Now, I'm not saying it is a youthful scent, no, especially with that spices and the woodiness in the backbone. But more younger people will gravitate to this. I would say more than likely somebody who's between 25 and 40 would probably grab this and think, oh, that's really nice, I'll use it. Like me, anybody above 40, I still think it's nice. I wear it occasionally, but it's not something I like go to and grab without thinking about, I've really got to think, do I really want to wear this today? Am I in the mood? Yeah, and there's other fragrances like my signature scent 1881 by Cerruti. I can easily grab it at any time of the day, any day of the week, no matter what mood I'm in. I can spray that and enjoy it. Certain scents like this, I have to be in the mood for it, and of course, when you've got a lot of fragrances, it might go overlooked. So overall, I think it's a decent scent. Again, not my favourite thing in the world. I think I would say I prefer this a little more than the original. I like amber scents, but the original has got a little bit more of a slightly, I would say, it's not cheap smelling, but it's slightly cheaper synthetic smelling than this is. And that doesn't put me off, but it stops me reaching for it a bit. This one, not so much. It looks like it smells like the quality's gone up a little bit when producing this one. So overall, I like it. Don't wear it that much, but would I recommend somebody getting a little 50ml and giving it a try? Absolutely. It's a bit of a mix of a slightly sweet citrus, like modern citrus, but with quite a prominent sort of spicy and woody backbone pushing that through, and you will get that. more so the closer you get to your skin in the air, you get that sweetness and freshness. So yeah, I would say casual only as well. So spring into summer, daytime, casual. Would I wear the something like this for work? Not really. A date, maybe. Clubbing, anything like that. Yeah, maybe. It's got some strength to it. As I say, it isn't weak. You know, it's slightly above average for its longevity and protection. It does push, and it does push for quite a few hours. So if you want a fresh, sweet scent, but not overly sweet like you get these days, it could be a good option. Give it a try, give it a sample maybe, see if you can get one in any store that might have it. I doubt it very much, but they're not that expensive anyway. They're pretty cheap scent. Can't remember exactly how much, but you know, Baldessarini fragrances aren't exactly that expensive. So definitely give it a go. Let me know in the comments below if you've tried this. Do you like it? Do you not like it? Have you tried it? Have you not tried it? And yeah, let me know in the video. Give me a thumbs up if you haven't already, and subscribe. I would really appreciate it, and I appreciate you watching as always. And I'll see you again soon on the next video.